Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you, and today I want to get into a dope pair of kicks. It's one of my favorite silhouettes. I want to look at the Star-Lord Form 84 today. The first time I saw this pair, it immediately caught my attention because it looks a lot like one of my personal favorites, the Blue Thread Form 84 High. It looks so similar that I wanted to grab a pair of these to wear often so that I could keep my OGs nice and crispy, you know? But anyhow, today I want to look at the Star-Lord Form 84 Highs, and I also want to point out some similarities and differences with the OG Form 84 High Blue Threads, and I gotta tell you, they are really similar. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's look at these Star-Lord Form 84 Highs. Okay, so to start it out, they gave us a pretty special box. It says Marvel, then it's got these swirling colors, kind of goes along with the Guardians of the Galaxy colors, I guess. But there on the side, you can see Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy. And I guess on all the sides it says that. So that's pretty unique. Typically we get the blue slide out box for Form 84 Highs. We also have some Marvel branded paper on the inside, and it also came with this card that has some info here. I'm not going to take the time to read the whole thing. Peter Jason Quill, Star-Lord. And it just kind of gives a backstory or something there, but that's pretty neat. I like those little touches. The tag reads Form 84 High Marvel, and the colors are, I don't know if it's Orbit White or Off-White, but then it's Footwear White and Royal Blue. And this is a size 10. The retail price was 120 bucks. And then here they are. And you might think that these look exactly like the Form 84 High Blue Thread, and honestly, they are extremely similar. And that just means that I love them, because that Form 84 High Blue Thread is legit one of my favorite pairs in the collection. And I gotta tell you too, the quality on these really surprised me. I didn't expect them to be in the same ballpark as what that Blue Thread pair is, but the quality is really remarkable on these. And so the major things that jumped out at me were, for one, it's got this little hang tag, which I think is pretty cool. It reminds me of the old Reebok black top pump hang tags that you would get, like a little keychain. But this says Guardians on one side, and then on the other side, Adidas and Marvel. And that's like made out of leather. But that's a nice touch. And then another difference is the tag. It's got that Guardians emblem there at the top, and that's a leather tag instead of the cloth Adidas tag that we're used to getting on Form 84 Highs. And then maybe the most blatant difference is just the initials here. Star-Lord, just the S and the L with the skull in the middle of it. And it's kind of like graffiti type style, but I like that it's on the inside of the shoe, and I like that the outside really does just look like your standard Form 84 High. Like I like that the branding isn't really screaming at you a whole lot. And I don't know why I want to keep those other ones real nice. It's just, I feel like I want to save those and keep them looking almost new for as long as I possibly can. But this pair, honestly, I'll probably wear these a whole lot. I did actually double up on the first pair, and I was kicking myself because whenever prices got up, I was dumb and I sold my backup pair of them. So I only have the one pair. But now I feel like I kind of have a backup pair with these. And this is actually the pair that I'll wear a lot. But the quality is really good, and I love the style, just like I love the Form 84 High Blue Thread. I just think the style is next level on these things, and it's something different than your standard Jordan that you see everybody walking around in. and two, at the price of $120, I just don't think you can beat this. There's a lot of Form 84s coming out in the near future. One of them is the worn looking pair, and those are $200. I don't know why they're upping the price on those so much, but I'm good with 120. I wish they would just keep it around there. But anyhow, maybe I'll show you some of the similarities here real quick. So here in my right hand, I've got the blue thread. There's no Star-Lord on the inside of it. The tag on the top is a cloth Adidas tag, and there's the Star-Lord pair with that SL and the skull in the middle of it. And of course, this one has the Guardians tag. But you'll notice they both are really heavy on like creams and beige and off-whites, and they both have a lot of different texture. One of the things that I noticed is the mudguard of the Star-Lord pair. It is a darker cream color on the mudguard and then going up the eye stays, and the blue thread pair is lighter in color. And I don't know if you can even see that on film, but in person it's pretty evident. But the Star-Lord pair is just a little bit more tan, a little bit darker than what this blue thread pair is. On the edges of the leather, you'll see that they both have that natural tan color, which I really like. And to the touch, the leather quality feels great on both of them, but I do have to say the blue thread does have a slight edge over this collaboration pair. But another difference I noticed on the blue thread pair, up here where we see this Adidas emblem, it's got a lot more texture on this leather than what this white leather does on the Star-Lord pair. This is just really, really smooth. And again, it feels just a little bit higher quality on the blue thread. Also, the blue thread up around the collar, for one, it just looks a little bit more sleek. I don't know how else to explain it, but it just seems like it's a little more sleek looking than what the Star-Lord pair is. But this leather is way better up around the collar, this blue and then this tan leather. This leather on the blue thread is much better than what it is on the Star-Lord pair up by the collar, the blue and then the tan. And also this piece here is like a nubuck on the blue thread pair, this little accent, this light blue accent. But on the Star-Lord pair, it's like a smooth leather. And another thing that really jumped out at me is the blue thread has some suede along the back right above that heel anchor, but on this Star-Lord pair it's got just smooth leather. But all in all, they're both really good shoes. You can see on the Star-Lord pair we've got a classic tread pattern. It's got your red suction cup, standard Form 84 tread, wraps up to a cream colored midsole. You see the Adidas branding and the stitching all matches that. And then of course we've got that classic Dillinger webbing, and that looks just like the blue thread pair does. But then really the upper is just incredible quality. It's a lot of texture, got some fuzzy blue suede for those 3 stripes. We've got that nice royal blue heel anchor there going behind it. And I like that they gave us those antique looking laces on this pair again. And also the tongue is the exact same color as what the blue thread pair is as well. But I can't speak enough about the quality of these. I actually posted a question on my community tab and said, can you tell which is the blue thread and which isn't? And a couple people have answered, and they've all been wrong so far. So I think that's pretty interesting. Anyhow, let me know what you think of these, and I will catch you on the next one. I'm out.